football.
And welcome to today's game brought to you by the Southern Sports Network with the Florida State Football League semifinal playoff game with the Wichita Skyhawks taking on the Tulsa Gators. This game is a very important game between these two, a very historical game dating way back to the XFL Oklahoma when it was the Kansas Cougars taking on the Oklahoma Monarchs. Some of the same coaches and players are actually still playing to this day, although in very small numbers. However, still a marquee game between these two. Very historic, very fun to watch. And we're going to come right back for the kickoff right after this. And welcome back today, folks. We are going to have ourselves a great game today. This is a great matchup between these two. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a key marquee matchup again between the Gators and the Skyhawks. This game 2 years ago was an immaculate game, a fun game to watch. It came down to the wire. In fact, it came to overtime between these two. It was undecided in 4 quarters, and by some magic that the Gators had in their back pocket, were able to pull out the victory and advance on to face against the Bears, unfortunately losing to the Bears in the championship game. And so it looks like the Gators are going to kick this one off to the Skyhawks. And fielded by the Skyhawks. And playing a little footsies down there. They're almost up to the 30-yard line there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks.
Skyhawk returner on the ball carry for a gain about 27 on the play.
And that is going to
be
put
first down for the Skyhawks.
1st and 10 at what looks to be about the 26 3/4 yard line. Doing fractions today, not decimals, folks. And today I'm going to be flying solo as your play-by-play and color commentator and engineer and cameraman extraordinaire. I'm your host, Chris Dotson, doing it all today, but we're still going to have a lot of fun. Skyhawks take the snap. Inside run, as you can see right there. Not a couple of yards, no more than that. It'll be second down.
Skyhawk ball carrier.
And if you're just joining us right now, welcome you into the booth here in beautiful Inola, Oklahoma. The sun's setting against our camera, so it might get a little convoluted.
4 yards on the carry. It'll bring up second down and 6.
Got twins to the bottom of your screen. And the ball comes out. Looks like it's recovered by the Skyhawks. And they get away with one right there. That could have been an easy turnover. So it's going to bring third down and long for the Skyhawks. Not a great way to start off your first series. We're going to keep winding the clock on this one, though. Okay, and we're going to bring it for a third down. And what looks to be about a third down and 9. About the 27, 28 yard line. Skyhawks are going to get a huge sack on that one.
That's a sack for the Gators.
Inside blitz drawn up.
Who is that?
And what a great series for the defense. If you're a Gators fan, if you're the Skyhawks, you know, that's something that you're going to definitely have to take a look at, because that's not how they were playing last week against the Northwest Arkansas Generals to get into this game. So shaky start to begin with for the Skyhawks. We got a little bit of a stoppage on the play. They're going to wind the clock on this one. Got some words coming in from the head official.
Keep running the clock unless he waves his hand.
So they're going to keep running the clock there. So
Start it now.
run the clock, run it now. And so here we go. Got a little bit of an adjustment there.
Fourth down for the Skyhawks.
That's going to bring up the Skyhawks punting unit. And that's not
Also
a
moving
gorgeous
back deep to
kick.
receive.
And that's going to be great field position for the Gators on their first series at offense.
The ball's out of bounds.
And that was going to go ahead and give them a first down and 10. We're going to see where they mark that off. Looks like it's going to be at the 39-yard line. So 39-yard line, first and 10 at the 5 hash, the far hash there for the Gators.
First down for the Gators at
Let's
the
see what they
39-yard
are
line.
able to do here on their first series at bat. Garrett Griffin behind the center. Hands it off right in the middle, right up the gut for some great yardage right there.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan on the carry for the
Buchanan on the
Gators.
play on that one. And that's close to a first down, about a yard shy. Bring that up, second down and 1 at the 2 hash.
9 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 1.
Another inside run. That's definitely first down yardage right there. And this Skyhawks
Number 28,
defense
Terrell
looks
Buchanan
like
again on the
they
carry
have
for the
no
Gators.
answer for that inside
That's good enough
blast.
for a Gator. First down.
As you can hear, first and 10. Stop the clock right there. They're going to reset the chains, and when they do it, now we run the clock. And we should be good to go for this first down and 10 at the 20-yard line at the 2 hash. An outside run this time. And that is clear running, clear trucking. Touchdown, Gators.
And that's a score. Number 28, Terrell Buchanan on the carry. Down at the 1
Buchanan
yard
again
line.
on all 3 carries today. Has done an outstanding job. Correction, that was it, but now that is the correct touchdown.
Touchdown, Gators.
And so prematurely getting
Number
that one on the
28,
board,
Terrell
but
Buchanan
only one play later,
in the
Terrell
end zone
Buchanan with
for
4
the Gators.
carries, 4 straight carries into the end zone for the touchdown for the Gators. And the Skyhawks have absolutely no answer for Terrell Buchanan so far. Legatron up to kick this field goal. David Goodson, a journeyman in kicking, dating way back to the mid-2000s when he came up on the semi-pro scene. And of course, that one is good. And so with 11:39 to go in the first quarter, your score, the Gators 7, the Skyhawks 0, and we'll be right back after this.
99.
And welcome back. On the first drive for the Gators, they were able to get 4 straight kicks from Terrell Buchanan
David Goodson
into
to kick it
the
off
end
for the
zone.
Gators.
And the Skyhawks are unable to stop them on defense. And so far offensively, haven't really done too much productively. But we'll see what they have on their second series as Goodson goes back to kick. And that one doesn't go very far at all.
First down.
And that looks like it's going to be
Gators.
retained by the Gators. 1st and 10 on what was a beautiful kick. Unfortunately, our camera operator, yours truly, was unable to get that one as I got the sun directly into my eyes at this point, burning the retinas, burning my eyes, burning my skull, and in my brain. But we'll do the best of what we got. And so will the Gators. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line, or excuse me, that is going to be the 43-yard line at the 1 hash. Griffin back. He's got 3 set backfield. Another inside run right there, but the Wichita Skyhawks snuffed that one out, giving them a loss of about 1 yard line on that play. Skyhawks kind of reading that run, trying to put the end to that one on the streak of long runs for Terrell Buchanan. Seth Mishier was on the run. On that last play, it'll be 2nd down and 11. Same set, 3 in the backfield. And Griffiths is going to go back to pass. Beautiful play, beautiful pass, but just out of the reach.
Griffiths pass intended for number 1, Danny Knighton. That pass falls incomplete.
He was going to have a rocket on his back to be able to get that ball. Unfortunately, it'll be 3rd down and 11. Beautifully thrown ball, but just out of the reach. Hopefully the sun will go down soon and we get a little bit better picture and I can actually see once again. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Looks like we got full outs on this one. Empty backfield. Single splits on that. Ball in the air. Caught. And that's first down yardage and little tricky, nifty moves. That won't net him too many other yards, but
First
that'll
down,
be
Gators.
first down
Griffith's
and
pass
10
complete to number 30, Marcel Miller.
for the Gators. Complete to Marcel
That'll
Miller.
be enough for a Gator first down. What's the ball on 23? Thank you, because he be tripping down there. It's
I got you.
It's high school rules.
Yes, it is. And so we got the clock ready to go. And it'll be first down and 10. And it's going to be trips to the bottom of your screen this time. Nice little screen pass, but almost picked off. They read that one really hard. That could have been 6 to the house if he had his hands on it.
Griffith's
Second
pass
down and
intended
10.
for number 88, Bobo Smith Jr. That pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down for the Gators.
And unfortunately, does not get into the hands of Bobo Smith Jr., who is another journeyman in the position of wide receiver here. And he's also deadly. This whole entire Gators roster has got deadliness written all over it. Trips to the bottom of your screen again, same formation. Griffith back, waiting for the snap. He's going to throw it again. And just outside the hands again, trying to get that right
Number
side
12,
corner of that
Griffith's
end zone.
pass.
But that's going to bring up third down.
Marcel Miller. That pass falls incomplete. It'll be third down for the Gators.
So going from a heavy run situation in the first series to kind of a balanced attack into the second series here, but also trying to go for the jugular with the passes here, just to kind of test out the mettle of the defense for the Skyhawks. And Griffith's just waiting for the ball to get in his hands. He's going to read it. It's going to get flushed out of the pocket. And just outside of the hands, and that's going to bring up fourth down on what could have been a real easy pass. I mean, he was open. But it's going to be fourth down now.
Griffith's pass intended for number 16.
Like they're going to bring out
Chapman.
Megatron David Goodson here for
That pass falls incomplete. It'll be fourth down for the
an
Gators.
attempt here to get some 3 points on the board. Some more points here. The field goal attempt. Today's game is brought to you by the Southern Sports Network. We're covering semi-pro, professional pickleball, amateur pickleball, football and basketball for the high school as well, for Tulsa High School in Green Forest. And we'll be expanding really soon on the operations. So stick around and check out to see what we got. We get a nice wide shot here for Legatron. As they get set up.
I guess I'm supposed to keep the clock running.
The ball is down. It is kicked. It is up. It is no good off the crossbar. And what was
Goodson kick.
an error on Goodson, which is highly unlikely most of the time.
Does not
He's
fall
kicking
through.
that one in with a high percentage
It'll be
rate
first
of
down
kicks.
for Wichita.
It'll be first down and 10 for the Skyhawks.
Should I keep the clock running? If we're going on high school rules,
On this end. It
Yeah.
comes on the snap. Yeah.
That's what I like. If he doesn't do that, he's like, "Can you run the clock the whole time?"
It's all right.
I guess I go now because he looked at it.
Not yet. No. Did he run that?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting decisions coming in from the ref crew. We are running high school rules with some modifications, 15-minute quarters, down by contact. And here's a run on the inside with the Wichita Skyhawks, but it's snuffed out again by
Skyhawk ball carrier
the Gators.
met at the line of scrimmage by a host of Gators. It'll be second down for Wichita.
I think we would call them a swarm of Gators
That's facts.
or a swamp of Gators. Take your pick, it doesn't matter. Now, I would say, hey, we're kind of out of Gator country, but that's not true. That's not true at all. In fact, we have found our very own Gator that was found in the Claremore Lake just up the road about a month ago. The fullback run, I'll gain him a couple of yards on that one. Bring up third down in a manageable 5 or 6 here. Wichita is going to have to find some sort of continuity, possibly get some air, some good passes in the air. But of course, it's really hard to get that continuity whenever you do travel light. So third down on the 5 hash for Wichita.
Third down for the Skyhawks.
Passes in the air and snuffed out again, super fast. It's going to bring up another 4th down series for the Skyhawks. And it looks like they're going to elect to punt the ball and rely on their defense. Now today is going to be a little bit of a juggernaut
fourth down
because
for the
we have weather
Skyhawks.
playing a factor
That
today.
game to receive
It
for the
is
Gators.
hot.
Number 1, Danny
I
Knighton.
mean, it is really hot. It's in the low 90s. However, it's that humidity, that stickiness that gets you. And it'll suck the life right out of you. And more importantly, it'll suck the water right out of you. So you got to make sure you hydrate days prior to a game like this and
Also
during the
with
game.
Knighton, number 30, Marcel Miller.
Ball's in the air. A low kick. It's going to be fielded by Marcel Miller. He's got some blockers going out to that right side on the bottom of your screen, but it looks like he's going to be brought down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Gators.
Number 30, Marcel Miller on the carry for the Gators.
Clock should start on the snap. Unless
First
you
down,
say-
Gators.
Yeah, he doesn't know that.
Okay. So 1st and 10 for the Gators on a great return from that punt. We'll see what the Gators' 3rd series nets here. Place the ball at the 24-yard line, 1 hash, 1st and 10. Today's game is also brought to you by Todd's Coffee Roastery. Check them out online at toddscoffeeroastery.com. Select whatever coffee you like and put in promo code SSN25 for 25% off your first bag of coffee. Gators going to the inside, and it's snuffed out again. Looks like they might net them possibly a yard or 2.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan on the carry.
Second down and 7, it looks like.
Gain of 3, second down for the Gators.
2 or 3, kind of hard to tell with that sun's pitch again. The brilliant engineers that designed the Inola High School did not take into account that in the springtime, the sun sets, and it sets down in a pitch in the area that blinds you. So we've seen this before at Tulsa High School, and they had actually switched their press box over, and we'll see that. And we got an injured man on the field. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back. Buchanan was the injured player on that play. a huge loss for the running game for the Gators. But not to fear, there are plenty of other weapons for Griffith to choose from.
2nd down and 7 for the Gators.
As they're all going single set out. Got a motion. Another inside run snuffed out again by the Wichita
Number 13,
Skyhawks.
Seth Mishier on the carry for the Gators.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and
He's going to bring up
7
3rd down.
Let's see what Coach Trenton Collenberger is going to draw up here in this 3rd down situation. Griffith back, looking for a man downfield. Is going to get locked out, and he's going to be sacked. The ball comes out, and it's still rolling. And it's a scrum. That's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Skyhawks.
1st down, Wichita.
At the 45-yard line. Great defensive play and awareness there by Wichita to come up with that fumble and to keep going after that ball. The Gators are running into some continuity issues here as the Skyhawks defense seems to be toughening up a little bit. And we've got 4:21 left to go in the 1st quarter. Your score still 7-0 Gators. Skyhawks thrown in our first great completion right there for a slant will net them 9 yards.
Pass for the Skyhawks. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
So the Skyhawks showing some athletic feet wear here. Quarterback change about 3 weeks ago for the Skyhawks has really netted them some great field position and, more importantly, wins. Coming in from number 18, Jamari Davis from Friendship University in Wichita. And that's going to be a flag.
No, it's just Friends University.
Or Friends University, excuse me. That's going to back the Skyhawks up.
Encouraging it. False start penalty against Wichita.
So now it's going to be 2nd down and 6 here.
2nd down and 6 for the Skyhawks.
And Davis waiting for that ball to be snapped. He's got trips to the bottom of your screen. Going to be a screen pass here. Well blocked, well ran. Number 2, Eric Shannon on the catch. And 1st down for the Skyhawks. 1st down and 10. Excuse me, 3rd down. It looks like he got tripped up. My correction, 1st down and 10. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, 1 hash. Bear with me, my eyes are still burning here. Davis back in. He's going to hand this one off right up the middle. Another great run there for the Skyhawks. It's going to net them about 8 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 2 at the 37-yard line. The Skyhawks coming back with an answer finally offensively to go along with their past 2 defensive stands. Wichita's always been one of those teams that, especially in the playoffs, You cannot sleep on them. They will come back and they will bite you. To the top of your screen, set in motion, and that's a flag. Looks like we've got another false start penalty against the Skyhawks to back them up 5 yards. And it's one foot up, 2 steps back. And if it's going to be one thing that's going to kill this game for the Skyhawks, is going to be that discipline. So that's 2 false start penalties in the same series with 10 yards taken away.
2nd down and 7 for the
It'll
Skyhawks.
be 2nd down and about 7.5, 8, depending on where your point of view is.
1 minute left.
And we've got 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. And what's been a kind of a jab of 2 heavyweight boxers here in the first quarter, with your score 7-0 Gators on 1 turnover, 1 missed field goal from the Gators, and 1 touchdown. This is Wichita's best field position so far in this game. Davis with the throw, finds it. Nice little seam with that nice little route there. That slant route has been the best out for them so far, and that's going to be a first down. They're going to get to them. 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks at the 34-yard line.
1st down, Wichita.
In this heat, even the press box, it's sticky. It's like sticky barbecue up here. This game is also brought to you by Southern Sports Network and Northeastern State University. As we are drawing to the close of the game, or the first quarter with 5 seconds left, your score, the Gators 7, the Skyhawks nothing. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the second quarter. And it looks like we've got ourselves another run for about 2 or 3 yards on that one, 2nd down.
Second down for Wichita.
And that ball's in the air and is incomplete. on what was a beautifully thrown ball.
Incomplete pass by the Skyhawks. It'll be third down for Wichita.
Well, third down for Wichita on that one. And that was their first attempt at trying to get him in the jugular. And just a little bit overthrown on that one. This will be third down and long for the Skyhawks on what's been their best possession so far to date, or at least in this game. I have a stoppage in play. Another conference with the head official there.
This is annoying. If they let us do high school rules, this would not be.
13:45 on the clock.
Fucking headset so we can hear it. $13.45, please.
As we got 13:45 to go in the second quarter. Davis back looking. He's going to flushed out, but he's going to throw a ball. And it's caught! Touchdown!
Touchdown, Skyhawks.
Hold on, wait a minute. Where he looks like he might be waving this one off. I don't know if he stepped out of bounds or what the case may be, but it looks like they're waving that one off. There's a flag on the play is what happened here. Well, let's see what we're going to get on the call here. I'm just as confused as you are on the at home watching. Of course, I still have the sun on my eyes. Now, that's a holding call against Wichita. The touchdown is taken back and negated. It's going to bring up fourth down by the
Holding call against the Skyhawks. It'll be fourth down for Wichita.
Got a stoppage in play. Wait a minute, hold on now. I'm confused as you are, but getting some chat saying it should have been a touchdown. We've got another flag on the play that just came back from the back judge. And we've got ourselves a barn burner when it comes to flags and penalties because nobody seems to know what's going on. But we got more flags than Six Flags. More flags, more fun at Six Flags. Fun times at the water park. As we wait for the head official to come up and give us some guidance on what's going on here. Waiting to see what's going on here. And there is another flag hasn't been discussed yet. That was thrown by the back judge. I don't know if that was for a warning or what the case may be, but they're still having a conference on it. And it looks like we're going to finally get back into play. Looks like they're calling it third down on the marker, so it's going to be third down and 8. After the holding call, which I'm surprised that they didn't back the ball up on the hold, but it looks like it's going to be, oh, now the downer marker is going to be fourth down, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Folks, I'm a little confused here on what's going on, so hold on tight. Because the Skyhawks have got the ball, and it looks like they're looking for down the field. He's going to be flushed out of the pocket. It's going to throw, but it's going to be incomplete. And that should be a turnover on downs.
First down, Gators.
First down and 10 Gators. Only in semi-pro do you get this type of confusion. Only in semi-pro do you get this kind of confusion on the clock. But it's the beauty of semi-pro.
It's crazy, bro. What doesn't know what he's freaking doing?
It almost rings familiar of the old USFL days. Nobody knows what's going on, and the points don't matter. But in this one, points do matter because the winner of this semifinal goes on to the Four-State Football League's championship game next week. And if it is here in Inola, if the Gators hold on to win this game and advance on, you will see it live on the Southern Sports Network. We will have our full crew here next week, and we're going to have ourselves a blast. So first down and 10 for the Gators at the 32-yard line, the 1 hash. We got a 2-back setup here for Garrett Griffith. Another inside run. And again, the Skyhawks
Number
read
28,
it.
Terrell Buchanan on the carry for the Gators.
Buchanan comes back into the game. Might net him
Second down
maybe a yard or
for
two.
the Gators.
Second down. We'll see where they spot the ball. We got the 32-yard line. So back to the original line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. With 11:55 to go in the second quarter, your score is still 7-0. And hopefully by halftime, that sun will be setting down and we can get ourselves a nice little view and be able to see a little bit better on the field. Another inside run. Ooh. Knocks the helmet right off.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan. Knocking helmets
He
off.
gave him the fist of fury, and that helmet came right off. It'll be third down and about 5 or 6 on that massive run. Gators playing a little conservative on this drive. They're going to have to make some bigger plays if they want to keep this drive going. Possibly get themselves another TD on the board and widen the margin up just a little bit. And we got a flag on the play.
Encroachment penalty against
Fingers
the Skyhawks.
pointing to each other, but that one's going to go against the Skyhawks. Freeze play on that one, nets up another 5 yards and makes it third down and very manageable. About a third down in a deuce.
Third down and 2.
On the 2 hash mark. And the Gators can pretty much open up the playbook to anything they want to, just as long as it picks up that first down. Another inside run again. And trying to fight for that yard to get that first down. It looks like they're going to give it to them. It'll be first down and 10 for the Gators. Buchanan on the carry today.
For a Gator first down.
He seems to be the workhorse today for the Gators offense. And keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Gives them another 3-down series to get another first down, hopefully. And possibly even a touchdown. We'll have to see. Today's game is also brought to you by Native Ink. Promos that does our Southern Sports Network t-shirts, polos. Check them out at nativeink.com or nativeinkpromos.com. First and 10 for Garrett Griffith. We got flags on the play, or at least whistles. I don't see any flags on the ground just yet. Oh, correction. There it was.
Delay game against the Gators.
Delay of game against the Gators.
First down to go, yards to go, 15.
It'll be first and 15 for the Gators now, as their first penalty of the day comes in. Griffith fires and goes incomplete. To Dylan Luche, what we decided to call him last year. Dylan Luke.
Pass intended for number 33, Dylan Luke. That pass falls incomplete. It'll be second down for the Gators.
That ball was just a little bit low for him to catch. Bring up second down at 15. Griffith back, fires again. This time caught. And that'll make third down and a little
Griffith's
bit more
pass
manageable
complete to
here
number
on the
one.
48 or
Danny
49 yard
Knighton.
line. So it'll be third down and 4.
Third down and 4 for the Gators.
And I expect a nice little pass play coming back from the Gators here. Griffith back, finds his man. Got a nice long ball, but incomplete.
You already know that's pass interference.
And that should have been DPI.
Pass interference against the Skyhawks.
And sure enough, that's going to be first down for the
It's good to
Gators.
see. It'll be a first down for the Gators.
This will be first and 10 for the Gators as they place that ball. Now, this is a high school rule, so if it is pass interference, it is a 15-yard penalty, not at the spot of the ball. Only 15 yards, first and 10. Looks like they're going to place it at the 3 hash.
Of what? The 33?
It looks to be about the 33.5-yard line. We got about 8:35 left to go in the second quarter, and he's going to reset that ball. Looks like to be on the 5 hash. Way back yonder there. Correction, 4 hash. That sun's starting to set. It's going to interfere a little bit with the camera. Nice little screenplay. And he's going to cut that in. And it's going to be touchdown, Gators!
Gators!
And he does a little swamp dance.
You know that glitty? Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh, we've got a player down for Wichita. And as a reminder, today's game
Griffith's
is
pass
partially
complete to
brought to
number
you by
18, Jamari
Todd's
Davis.
Coffee Roastery. Todd's Coffee Roastery, a great roastery out of Edmond, Oklahoma, does all of his sales online. Check them out at toddscoffeeroastery.com. Order yourself a bag. You will not regret it. It is a great roasting coffee. And if you put in promo code SSN25, you can receive 25% off your first bag of Todd's Coffee. I'm telling you, folks, it is like crack cocaine. You will get addicted to this. It's really good coffee.
What did he say?
I have no clue what crack cocaine is, but I do know what good coffee is, and that's what he's got. Legatron up for the point after try. They try to get the injured player off the field for the Skyhawks. Goodson get back and set. Ball snapped on the ground. Kick is in the air. The kick is good.
It's good.
So with 8:14 left to go in the second quarter, the first half, your
Your Gators
score,
14.
the Gators 14,
visitors
the Skyhawks
Wichita 0.
0. And we'll be right back right after this. And welcome back, folks. As we get our
Goodson
camera
kick it
set.
off.
Goodson's going to kick this one off. And that ball, it looks like it could have been gone disastrous for the Wichita Skyhawks. It takes a lucky bounce. And back in their hands. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks. And that sun's starting to set down a little bit.
First down, Wichita from the 23-yard line.
We'll be at the 23-yard line for Wichita. And they are 5 wide. Empty backfield for Davis. And he's going to roll that one out. Nice little hook pattern right there. It's going to pick up a few yards. Might even get them a first down depending on the ball placement.
On first down.
Looks like they're going to move the sticks. It's going to be first down and 10 for Wichita as they look to answer right back before giving up too many touchdowns from the Gators. 7:39 left to go in the second quarter here. And Wichita has yet to put up any points. Empty backfield again. And it looks like he's going to get snuffed in the backfield. And that's going to be another sack attack in the swamp. And that's going to back him up about a yard and a half, 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12.
2nd down and 12
at
for
the
Wichita.
32-yard line. A little hard to see right now with the glare coming in. But I assure you, when that sun sets, it'll be a lot easier to watch at home. Gators come back, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. Davis back is looking, scrambling. He's not going to get away. He's going to take another sack, 2 in a row. And the Gators are chomping down on defense right now in the swamp. That's going to back them way back. They keep going in that direction. They'll be in Kansas before too long. It'll be 3rd down and super long at the 20-yard line at the 1 hash. I'm sorry, I'm going in the wrong direction here. They're backing up to Texas at that direction.
Third down and forever for Wichita.
As you heard there, 3rd down and forever. You definitely know that they're either going to try to play conservative and retain a couple of yards to kick, or if they come out an empty set, they're going to try to pick up as many yards to try to get this 1st down. It looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. Empty backfield. Everybody's out. It's siesta time. And it's going to be another sack attack. He's got absolutely no offensive lineman coverage on that one. It's going to be 4th down. They have no choice but to punt.
Another sack by the Gators defense.
A great defensive stand by the Gators, as it was looking really
It'll be 4th
promising
down
for Wichita, but it's going to end up in a punt.
Back deep to receive.
Hearing Coach Darrell Nave
Number
earlier
16,
today,
Isaiah Chapman.
he was explaining to everybody, to make it very clear that he was tired of being beat by the Gators and that this is their time to shine, as he was trying to get every ounce of competition out of his Skyhawks. We'll see what happens here later in the second quarter, maybe going into the second half of this one. It's going to be a timeout Wichita. And we're going to take one with them.
Timeout
So
due
with
to Wichita.
4:48 left to go in the second quarter, your score, the Gators 14, the Skyhawks nothing. We'll be right back. And welcome back here into the swamplands of Inola. Not exactly what you think of when it comes to swamplands, more like cattle grazing area, but still, there was an alligator that was found at Claremore Lake just up the road, a few miles from here. So, hey, anything goes these days. It's going to be 4th down and forever from Wichita. They just took a timeout. Could be due because of time, but it looks like they're going to get themselves set up in punt formation. Punts away, but it looked like there was a finger on it.
Shake him.
And he's going to be taken down at the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Gators.
Isaiah Chapman on the carry for the Gators.
We would have had him.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. 1 hash. Let's see if the Gators can start opening up the playbook now and start getting some more points and pad the scoreboard and get ready to go for the championship game next week, possibly. But you definitely cannot
First
rule out
down for the Gators at the
They can't come
44-yard
back in the
line.
second half. Even though they have traveled a little light, they still have some good weapons. They just got to find their continuity. So 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Another inside run here for Buchanan.
No, Michier.
Michier, excuse me.
Number 13, Seth Michier on the carry for the Gators.
Nets him about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Gaining 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Ball on the 41-yard line, 1 hash. This game is partially brought to you also by Northeastern State University. Northeastern State and University in Tahlequah and Broken Arrow. Some great campuses that Northeastern State has. Good football program coming around. And they were also in the NCAA Division II baseball tournament recently. Coming up a little bit short, but great dominant performance out of them. Outside run here. And that's going to be out of bounds,
Number
but
13,
it looks like he's
Seth
got
Michier on the
himself
carry
a
for the
first
Gators.
down. They're going to give it to him. Michier on the run
First
on the
down,
outside.
Gators.
Place that ball on the 39-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 5 hash. A little bit of reflection coming back in from the press box window, so bear with us a little bit. It might be a little hard seeing for a moment there, but once that sun sets, it's going to look a lot better.
They need to blow the whistle.
Griffith in the backfield, waiting for the snap. Play action on that one. Ball's in the air. It is incomplete. No flags on the play.
Jaleel Ward, the intended receiver.
Ward on the reception, or the intended receiver. It's going to bring up
2nd
3rd
down
down.
for the Gators.
Excuse me, 2nd down. Just because I have ADD does not mean I am good at math. So 2nd down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Another inside run here. He's going to bounce it to the outside. He might have got that first down, but the ball comes out after he hit the ground. Flag comes down after the play. Might have picked up a first down on that one. We'll have to see the placement.
First down.
Seth Mishio on the carry.
Mashir had went on the inside, bounced it out to the outside, and done a great job.
No flag on the play.
I think they might have picked up the flag. He did not get the first down.
Second down for the Gators.
It's going to be second down and what looks to be about 1. 2nd and 1 on the 25-yard line at the 5 hash.
Running clock.
We got trains coming in. Griffith's back. Fires. It is caught for the first down yardage.
First down, Gators.
The
Griffith's
first
pass
and
completion
10
number 30.
as the Gators keep
Marcel
circulating
Miller.
the ball. And then we are at the 2-minute warning coming up.
What's the ball on? 20.
Ball's on 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 at the 3 hash. We are running. Griffith back. Looks, fires down the middle. And that is incomplete. He tried that side, but he had 2
Griffith's
Skyhawks
pass
on him.
intended for number 1, Danny Knighton. If that pass falls
Knighton was
incomplete,
the
it'll be
intended receiver on that one, just couldn't haul
second
it in.
down.
Second down and
Wait,
10
second down.
at the 20-yard line.
Second down for the Gators.
And we are at 1 minute, 50 seconds to go in the first half. And it's been all Gators, even though it's been some jabs here and there. You can definitely start telling that it's starting to wear on the Skyhawks. We got a stoppage in play.
They're going to piss me off, but I'm not going to say nothing though.
Looks like we got some conferences going on between the coach and the
This is annoying.
linesman, the head linesman.
151 on the clock.
And we got
please.
151 to go back on the clock. And we got the adjustment correct, so we've got 151
So I guess
to go in the first half. 151 goes great with a little bit of amaretto and drop it into a beer after you light it. You get flaming Dr. Peppers, but you didn't hear from me. We got another stoppage in play.
Oh, what is going on?
And I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
He
So
blew it.
151, wait until the snap.
151 and wait till the snap is what's going to happen here.
Jesus.
I got him.
Minor suggestion, though, to the entire league, try to have a time clock keeper that's not trying to do PA at the same time.
The refs are done.
and then making sure that it's consistent. You might even want to hire an extra referee to come up and do the clock. So that way they've got the continuity.
Facts.
But I digress. Here we go. 151 to go in the first half.
I'm gonna say don't even start it.
Single set in the backfield next to Griffith.
At this point, just have him kick the clock.
Ball is snapped. Passes in the air. It is caught. And is taken down to the 5-yard line. First and goal on the play.
Griffith's pass. Completion number 15, Garrett Powell.
Powell
That'll be
on
good
that
enough for a first
reception.
down, Gators.
And they rush up to that line. They're trying to go for the jugular.
Run up.
It's going to be a run by Griffith. Almost, but he comes up shy at the 1 yard
Griffin's
line.
on the quarterback keeper.
Great design play call right there.
Oh, what are they?
It'll be 2nd and goal. And if they could punch this one in, this gives them great padding going into halftime. Another inside run. Is he going to get it? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Gators.
Gators. Number 28, Terrell Buchanan.
Buchanan again. Of course, it's Buchanan. He's been their one-stop shop
In the end zone for the Gators.
to get most of the yards today. And that's going to bring out Legatron again for the point after try.
That's Gatlin. Is it? Yes, Gatlin. Is that 99?
Ball is out, and it is up
Good job, Gatlin.
and good.
It's
So
good.
with
Number
1:08
99,
left to
Alex
go in the
Hernandez
first
on the
half,
extra
your
point kick
score,
for the Gators.
Tulsa Gators 21. The
The Gators
Wichita
21.
Skyhawks
Wichita
nothing.
0.
And this game is starting to slip away from them pretty fast. So for the Skyhawks, if you're Darrell Nave, you got to figure out how to stop the bleeding on defense and how to get some points on offense, more importantly, to keep this one close. Otherwise, this game could get out of hand. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back as you see the sun setting in beautiful Oklahoma here in Inola, Oklahoma. The sweetest Inola in the 50 states. I don't know of any other Inola anyway in the United States, but here we go. Ball is in the air. A nice kick. Fielded at the 20-yard line. And that's going to get him right about to the 33-yard line, 1st and 10, with 57.8 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score still 21-0, Gators.
They're going to do that. They're going to try to do a home run. Get up on that.
And if the Gators are able to hold on and go to the championship game, it will be hosted here again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat location.
Right?
7 o'clock next week here in Inola.
Bro, I swear, I'm gonna lose my mind.
And so here we go.
They're tripping again.
It's
about
going to
the
be
clock.
1st and 10.
It's high school rules.
Don't start the clock until the snap. If he just goes down like this, that's starting the play clock. If he winds it, that's when he wants you to run it.
Okay, what I said it to?
And so here we go. We are going to reset the play clock
What do they
here.
want it at? 57.8.
57.8 seconds left to go in the first half. And we got the clock adjustment ready to go. 1st and 10. The 43-yard line for the Skyhawks. Let's see if they have an answer offensively. And they're going to get 5 yards for free on an encroachment penalty. And that'll put them just that much
Encroachment
closer
penalty
to the
against
end
the
zone.
defense. 5-yard penalty. It'll remain first down
Coaching point.
for Wichita.
So 1st down at 5 at the 43-yard line. Davis gets the ball, looks out for a quick screen pass, but the ball is dropped. Luckily, that pass was in front of the quarterback. So it's incomplete. It brings up 2nd down and 5 with 53.6
Second down and 5
minutes
for
left to go,
Wichita.
or seconds left to go in this first half. This in the backfield there. He's going to play action and just release that ball. And that is not going to do it. That is way out of the hands. Way out of the way of the hands.
Incomplete pass. It'll be third down for Wichita.
And third down, it
Keep the clock
counts.
running or what? Like,
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And unfortunately, after that third series for Wichita, they had another good fourth series, and then that was about it. They haven't been able to do much after that. They've had a couple of good defensive stands and have had some promise that ended up with a punt. But that's not going to do it if you want to advance on to the Four-State Football League Championship. Davis looks, he's going to get flushed out of the pocket again. He might be taking another sack, and he does. Swung to the ground. That's going to bring up fourth down and long.
Another sack by the Gators defense.
And this sack right here
It'll be
records
fourth down for Wichita.
4 sacks today for this Gator defense. 3 coming on 1 series.
Bro, the clock is running.
Timeout, Gators. The Gators are going to try to get this clock back, or this ball back, and they're going to try to get some more points and pad even more. If they can get 28 points here in the first half, that just means that it's much easier. You can put in your subs into the second half here and just cruise along if you wanted to. As long as you can keep that Skyhawks out of the end zone, you've got it made in the shade. So the Gators with the timeout. Timeout Gators on that. There we go.
Timeout due
And
to
so
the
we've
Gators.
had timeouts on both squads. Both still have 2 timeouts left to go in this first half. And this is going to be a punt attempt by the Skyhawks. Try to get enough personnel in there. I'm surprised that we got another stoppage in play. Looks like we're going to take another timeout with the Skyhawks. We're going to take it with them.
Timeout.
Your
due to
score is
Wichita.
21-0. 34.8 seconds left to go in this first half. And welcome back. If you're just joining us, the score is 21-0. The Tulsa Gators have had this one in their control the entire game, getting all 21 points. Haven't had a response back from the Skyhawks. It's 34.8 seconds left to go in the first half, and the Skyhawks are going to have to punt this ball off. And that might be going. That might be going. He's going to cut back. He's got this one in the bag. Touchdown, Gators!
Gators.
They're gonna fly.
Number 18, Jamari Davis.
Jamari Davis with that run. We got some conferencing going on with officials. I don't know what's going on. This looks a little suspect to me. It is a touchdown, however, so we got that straight. That's good. So it looks like everything is good to go there. It is touchdown Gators. A great return on that punt. As we get set up to see Legatron go for another point after try.
Who's a 5 for them?
And just like that, we went from a very close game to a 4-possession game for the Gators just in a few minutes.
At least the sun's going down.
Unlike years past, I don't think we've ever seen Tulsa and Wichita in a playoff situation where it's been a 4-possession game going into the halftime. And if Wichita does not have a defensive stand and start putting some points on the board, this one's going to get ugly real fast in the second half. Ball snap and down. Ball's in the air and it is good. Another Legatron, and here we are with 13.6 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score now is 28 to nothing. We'll be right back.
Gators 28.
And welcome back, folks. It's now 28-0. And this game is really starting to pile up the points for the Tulsa Gators, excuse me. That sun is finally starting to set a little bit. Ball's in the air. Beautiful kick. And we got 2.9 seconds left to go before we can go into halftime, get ourselves a hot dog, something to drink. Intermission time, and then we'll be back for the second half. As it looks like it's going to be Tulsa and the winner between Joplin and the Oklahoma Hornets, which is another good game going on tonight up in Joplin. Try to get some score updates for you around halftime. When we come back, we'll try to get some more.
You have 12.
As it looks like the Skyhawks are positioning themselves up for one last heave-ho before we break off for intermission. It's going to be a run on the inside, and that's going to take us to halftime. So your score
At the end
at
of the first half,
halftime,
your Gators
the
28.
Tulsa Gators 28. The
Wichita
Skyhawks
0.
0.
How long is over?
We will be back in 15 minutes at the end of halftime.
15.
felt all of that. I felt all that for sure. Oh yeah, I already know. I see it. It is. It's a nice lineup.
Thank you.
Steve, we seen your DBs. It's your fault I didn't kill these niggas last week. I blame you. I would kill you. But I'm here. I'm watching it. You feel me? Well, I don't even know how to comment on this motherfucking zeros. Zeros. They replaying fourth down. First series of the game. Oh, you booted the hell out that motherfucker. Oh! Oh! Florida! Oh! Florida! Oh, why he not attacking? Damn. The defense handled business and turned them all over. I did. Oh, you want me to do it that bad? I ain't gonna do it that bad. But he did do me like that. So yes. So, what? Snow, your hand fucked up? Probably popped up into a place. Hey, look like you finna lose that man later on. No thumbs. Yeah, it's just like that. Cutthroat. You gotta get the double move with Be Will. Be Will. Command the fucking ball. Hey, your double move gonna be there. Hey!
1
playing too far back. You need a double move like an out and up. That was tripping. Let's go, man. Good job, like I said,
All right, and welcome back, folks. Beautiful sunset right now. I had to show that shot to you. Beautiful Oklahoma sunset here in Inola, Oklahoma. We are getting back for the second half. And your score, of course, 28-0. This game brought to you by ToddsCoffeeRoastery.com. If you love coffee and you like to brew your own, get yourself a bag. Order off one at ToddsRoastery.com. It's TODS, roastery.com, and put in promo code SSN25 for 25% off your first purchase of Todd's Coffee. Great coffee. Give them a shot. It's also brought to you by Northeastern State University down in Tahlequah and Broken Arrow. Great campus down there. Of course, we were there for the past 2 or 3 years with the team out of there in Tahlequah, the Tahlequah Vipers, who have since formed into the Oklahoma Hornets, which they're up right now in Joplin by a pretty hefty lead, as we knew that one was going to come down to a pretty hefty lead. So we should see if the scores hold, the Gators and the Hornets next week here in Inola. But we have another half of football to bring to you here.
18, Jamari Davis.
And the Skyhawks are lining up to kick the ball off back to the Gators. And I do believe it is a rolling clock after 35, but both teams do need to agree upon it per the 4SFL rules. And that ball is caught, but immediately swapped around. He's not going to get very far, and that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Jaleel Ward on the carry for the Gators.
More on the carry.
See what the ball's on for me, please.
Visit the southernsportsnetwork.net for some of the upcoming games and storylines for the 4A3 in Oklahoma and the 4A1 in Arkansas. So we'll bring you coverage from the Catoosa Indians and the Green Forest Tigers here next fall, only on Southern Sports Network. Garrett Griffith back. He looks around, is checking down. Finds man open, gains a few more yards, and a few more after that, and it looks like he's got first down yardage. He keeps going, a helmet comes off. 1st and 10
Number
for the
5,
Gators.
Jaleel Ward on the reception for number 12, Garrett Griffith.
Ward on the carry, and he fought for those yards.
First down
He
for the
was
Gators.
not going to be denied that first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line at the 5 hash. We got some stoppage on the play. And we're going to wind the clock. And we are down to 14-20. We got trips at the bottom of your screen from the Gators. An inside run again. Net them about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 8.
Number 13,
35
this year on the carry for the Gators.
Mishier on the carry.
Gain of 2 to be 2nd down and 8 for the Swamp Monsters.
Twins to the bottom of your screen. Got some adjustments on the line. Everybody's getting set. Griffith passes on a screenplay.
Oh my God.
Looking for somewhere to run to. Trying to get some blocks. He's going to go back. Waiting for some blocks, but he went down. He's going to lose about 4 to 5 yards on the play, on the scramble.
Jamar Davis on the reception.
Davis on the reception, trying to make something out of nothing.
Third down.
And it's going to be third down and long at the 28-yard line. Loses 5 on the play, on the scramble. Griffin back and fires. He finds an open man, but he's trying to scramble for as much as he can. Gets back to the 40-yard line. It's going to be fourth down and about 3. A hefty 3 at that. We'll see what the Gators want to do, if they want to go for it and roll the dice, or if they're going to punt it. And it looks like, by their composure, they're going to go for this one. Twins to the top of your screen. And I got another freeze clip play. Smart design play to give them 5 yards on the encroachment. First and 10. And that's the kind of discipline that you want to see out of your team if you're the Gators. And unfortunately for the Skyhawks, it's 15 yards of undisciplined play right there. It'll be first and 10 for the Gators. Twins to the bottom of your screen. 2 in the backfield, and it looks like it's about a 1, maybe 1.5 yard play there for the inside run.
Michie on the carry. Second down for the Gators.
Michie getting about 2 yards on that one. So we got second down and 8. And the Gators are playing a nice conservative play call as they've got it pretty easy. They can pretty much do anything they want to in the playbook, as long as they keep running that clock. Twins to the bottom of your screen. Another inside run. It's going to get him to the 50-yard line. It'll be third down and 5.
Michie on the carry. It'll be third down and 5 for the Gators.
And if you're just joining us, it's been all Gators in this one, 28-0. About 10:23 left to go in the third quarter on this opening drive, which has already taken 5 minutes off of the clock here. Griffith's going to throw a screen pass, but it looks like it's well defended by the Skyhawks. They read that one very well.
Who is that?
It's going to be a loss of about 4, maybe 5. We're marking the sticks at about 4, so it's going to be fourth down and 9.
Fourth down and 9 for the Gators.
And it looks like the Skyhawk that came up with the tackle in that one is just a little bit hurt, but he's not shaking it too much.
Or something like that.
Bobo Smith Jr. on that reception just had nowhere to go. Was
Smith
wrapped up.
Jr. on the reception for the Gators.
Hey, the clock is rolling. I ain't even tripping. The refs are cool with me now, so.
And there is single set in the backfield. Everybody spread out. Got a motion. He's looking through his motions there. He's going to take off it with himself. On fourth down, he's got first down yardage. And he's going to go down. The carpet monster got him at the 35-yard line. And they're going to mark him down 12. At the 34.
Garrett Griffith. Using the legs on that one.
And
that's
great
good enough for a first down. Line on the
play
after
right
the
there
play.
to open up that hole that a Mack truck could run through. But unfortunately, there is going to be a holding call against the Gators. which would negate that long run and would explain why you could drive a Mack truck through that hole. So it'll be 4th down, and depending on the spot of where that hold took place, we'll mark off 10 yards from that point. And Coach Kevin Cox is trying to plead his case of saying that was not a hold. It was a push-off, counting as a hold. Disagreements on it. So they're saying block in the back, not a hold. It's going to back them up to the 39, 38 3/4, and they're going to have to punt this ball off. Goodson with the punt. Low snap, but he gets it off. And he's going to take that one down around the 15, maybe 16-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks, who caught a lucky break on a block in the back call against the Gators. Otherwise, it would have been 1st down and 10 for the Gators, looking at a possible rolling clock. But here we are. Change of possession. Still 28-0 with 8:53 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Is it rolling?
We are rolling. Hold on. We're not going to start until the snap.
All right.
And we roll. Another inside run takes them about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 at the 21-yard line.
Second down for Wichita.
Points to the top of the screen. Play action on that play. And that ball is just a little overthrown.
Don't not stop it on
Be
incomplete.
3rd down, incomplete. So 3rd
Incomplete
down,
pass.
about 6. At the, looks like they marked it at the 22-yard line, not the 21. So 3rd down and 6 for the Skyhawks. And they've got to get some points on the board. It is imperative. If not this drive, the next drive. But they've got to get some points on the board. Otherwise, this game will get out of hand. The Gators will probably score again. And we could have a rolling clock getting this one done and advancing on to the championship game next week.
Has he did anything yet?
Freeze play. Let's see who jumped first. It's going to be encroachment and a little bit of their own medicine, but on defense this time. The Gators jump off sides, giving the Skyhawks a lot
Personal
easier
penalty against the
manageable.
Gators.
3rd down and 1 at the 28-yard line. And you got to think the Skyhawks are going to look for something just to articulate that ball to get that 1st down. Look for that inside run. But then again, they could pop off with that screenplay if they see that the Gators are lining up a heavy on the inside like they are. And they're going to give that off anyway, and he gets it, breaks through that line. He's going to get 1st down and more at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the
First down,
Skyhawks.
Wichita.
Great call, great blocking. And it was the over pursuit by the defensive line and everybody in there that made that play happen. 1st and 10 Skyhawks.
They're saying run the clock.
What's it? Run the clock?
Okay. My bad, I wasn't looking.
Philip is safe. Philip is safe.
You got trips to the bottom of your screen. And put him in motion. A little trade-off there. Ball's in the air. And that was well defended. That slant play has been money
Well
for
defended.
the Skyhawks all day long up until this point.
Second down for Wichita.
And the Gators are looking to respond defensively. Skyhawks dropping back. Nice throw play. And that is caught for the first down.
First down, Skyhawks.
Beautiful pass and catch.
Barbecue chicken.
And that is easy money right there. If you give this guy a little bit of time in the backfield, he'll definitely make you pay. As he did on that play.
1 o'clock.
And we got about 6:44 to go in the third quarter. And the Skyhawks come up with their best field position of the day so far. Another inside run. Then about 3 yards on the play. And the Skyhawks now not going softly in that good night. They are going to keep with this one. Try to put some points on the board and make this a ball game. And doing everything that they can to try to advance to the 4-state football championship next week. Ball's on the ground. Quarterback keeper on that one trying to salvage it. He's going to take another sack. That is sack
Another
number
sack
5
by the
for the
defense.
Gators. And it looks like
Sack
we might
number
have ourselves
5.
a hurt Skyhawk as he gets right back up. Good to see that. That'll back the Skyhawks up as the Gators respond in true form and fashion. Puts them back. Now they're going to readjust that ball and say that he was at the 25-yard line when he went down. I happen to disagree with that because as you saw and we saw and everybody saw in this, that was back a few more yards. We're down to 5:44 to go in this third quarter, as you can still see. Gators are up 28-0. But the Skyhawks are threatening to put some points on the board finally. But it is third down and long, about third down and 9. And he looks to swiftly get away. That ball's in the air. That ball is picked off.
Intercepted. First down, Gators.
And the Gators will get that first down on an errant pass as they are trying to throw into triple coverage. Not a smart idea with this defensive backfield.
You listen to E?
Great pick. That should set them up at about the 3, 4, maybe even 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to stick that one right there at the 2 3/4 yard line. First hash.
I thought everybody said
First
the
and
same
10.
thing.
We've got 5:17 left to go here. And that's been kind of the story for the Skyhawks' successes and failures in this game, is that they will have some great plays coming into it, and then something will happen and they'll shoot themselves in the foot. It'll be a turnover.
I'm like, he did run out of bounds, so I think so.
And here we go. So 1st and 10 at about the 2-yard line.
Oh, shit. Shoot.
Griffin is back.
He's out of bounds.
Griffith's pass complete to number 30, Marcel Miller.
Miller gets the reception on it for a few yards.
Second down for the Gators.
And it is 2nd down here, and that gives them a little bit more wiggle room. Be about 2nd down and about 4 roughly. Griffith's looking, he's getting flushed out of the pocket.
What they call that?
What are we going to call here?
First down.
Looks like they're going to call it a first down. It was
First
a
down,
reception.
Gators.
Kind of lost it in the crowd there. So 1st down at the 29-yard line. And you could definitely tell that this heat has taken a toll on the Skyhawks, as defensively their hands are on their hips. Which is definitely first sign indicator of fatigue. And it has been really humid today and hot. Probably the first really hot day of the summer.
Thanks.
It was about 91, 92 degrees out, and it felt like about 70% relative humidity. Great if you're at the lake, but not so great if you're on the football field. You can add another 5 to 10 degrees with this turf down here. You have your recipe for getting drained really fast. So 1st down and 10. Everybody's out of the backfield. Just Griffith by itself, and he did another freeze call, but it looks like an offensive lineman kind of went with him. That should back him up. Depends on who went first, what they're going to call. And officials consulting with his line judges. It's going to be a dead ball foul. It is against the Gators.
False start against the Gators.
Another design freeze call, but not everybody got the message.
Right.
Everybody's out of the backfield. And another flag on the play. This time it's going against the Skyhawks. So we're going to get that back and go back to the original line of
Encouragement
scrimmage.
penalty against Wichita.
And we are at 4:49 to go in the
Second
third
down
quarter.
for the Gators.
We have back-to-back penalties on the freeze call. Same set. This time we are going to get a playoff. Griffith's going to throw. He's going to get that received for a few yards.
Danny Knighton
Knighton on the reception
on his
there.
back after the play. That's good enough for a Gators 2nd down.
Got back always.
And so it'll be a 7-yard reception. It'll be 2nd down and 3 on the play. We've got a conversation on the field between one of the players and the head referee. We got an official's timeout as we're trying to have a discussion. Only in semi-pro would you see something like this. And it looks like we're coming back into play. If they snap this ball before he gets off, and we're going to roll that clock, they can pick themselves up another 5 yards, but he gets off the field. Got a man in motion. Knighton in motion here. Oh, but they drew their own. And another penalty.
False start on the offense.
A false start. So this is 2 false starts against the Gators. And some undisciplined ball has now set them back an extra 5 yards. So you definitely got to make sure that you're knowing the snap count and not get overzealous. Otherwise, it's going to be more penalties on your team here. So we've had a net of 15 yards worth of penalties between the two teams in this drive alone. Twins to the top of the screen. Got a motion, so empty backfield. Griffith is looking. Can't find anybody, and he's going to be somehow sneaks past and starts to use his wheels. A great block right there. He's got first down yardage.
Number 12, Garrett Griffith. That way.
And I don't know what
First
he did to
down,
slither out
Gators.
of that one. But he did a great job at making sure that he didn't get sacked. And used his wheels to pick up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1 o'clock.
We're down to 3:25 to go in this third quarter. Score's still 28-0 Gators. Griffith hands the ball off.
There's a flag.
Nice
Deion
little
Hawkins
run.
on the
Will
carry for
stand
the
for
Gators.
about 5.
Laundry
Possibly
on the
6
field after the play.
All sides.
We're going to mark the ball after the 50. That'll be 5 yards.
I'm going to take that 5 yards back way.
This will be 2nd down and 5. As we're getting closer to 2 minutes on the clock. And that was a false start, it looks like, against the Gators. I didn't see a flag come in on that one, but apparently there was a ruling of false start.
They tired. They got the helmet.
That's going to bring them back to the 40-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 15.
2nd down and 15 for the Gators.
Don't quite get that one, but here we are. 2nd down and 15 at the 40. Another inside run. Nets him just a few yards. Looks like we got another set coming in. Should see a different formation. And the Gators are just taking their sweet time on this drive. They don't really have to do much of anything. When you're up 28-0 and it's just under 2 minutes in the third quarter, you could just let it hang. You know, you don't have to do much of anything, and just pick up a few first downs and close this one out. Griffith in back, looking for his man down the field. He might have himself an open man, and he just overthrows.
Griffith's pass intended for number 18, Jamar Davis.
Mari
That
Davis
pass falls
almost
incomplete.
had
It'll be
that
third
one.
down for the Gators.
But it's going to be third down. That could have been the final nail in the coffin of this one. But it just overthrows just a hair. And we're at third down and about 11 and a half.
They need third and four to go on. So we got one going off.
We got a timeout. Timeout Gators, and we're going to take it with them. So with
Timeout.
132 left to go in the
Gators.
third quarter. Your score, the Gators up 28-0. Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, it is all Gators, 28-0 with 132 left to go in the third quarter. Gators do have the ball. Third down at about 11 and a half. And it's been kind of stalemate here in the third quarter. Not much coming from either team except for a good drive from the Skyhawks, but it did net into an interception. Gators took over at the 2, and this is pretty much where we're at right now. Empty backfield for Griffith.
Well, they got trips. They got one open.
And that ball is
Oh my God, are you
incomplete.
serious?
Just out of the hands.
Pass falls incomplete on the play.
And that could have been
It'll be
6.
fourth down for the Gators.
Dude, put me up there.
And that should have been caught. That should have been a touchdown. But it's fourth down now, and the Gators are going to have to punt this one off.
Oh, it feels a little farther back.
And 2 Skyhawks defenders were burned. But as luck would have it, no touchdown, no dice. Punt's coming up.
They got defense. They're on offense. Oh, that's going on.
Goodson to come back to kick with that punt. Punt's going up in the air. Somebody's going to get it, and it's from the Gators. It's going to be down at about the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. We got 1:15 left to go in the third quarter. And what's felt like a kind of a long quarter, but hasn't really netted in any points. It's had a couple of possession changes. Had one good drive out of the Skyhawks, and then one interception. One punt, and here we are. Join us next week if you're around. Looks like the winner of this game looks to be advancing on to the 4-state championship game. Could quite very well be here in Inola, with the Gators hosting the winner from Joplin and the Oklahoma Hornets. Now, Oklahoma Hornets are up pretty big right now, so good possibility you'll be seeing the Hornets and the Gators. Local fanfare here in Inola in the Swamp. Next week, stay tuned on the Southern Sports Network for details as we draw the end of the game today here. And the Skyhawks are in trips formation to the bottom of your screen. Definitely going to try to get something going here. A little screen pass is not going to get them very much at all. Maybe 1 yard on the play, if that.
Receiver met by a swamp of Gator defenders. It'll be second down for Wichita.
And this is uncharacteristic of Wichita in the playoffs. They usually play extremely tight. And they have for years, even back whenever they were known as the Cougars. But this Gators team isn't like anything they've seen in quite a while. Inside run, not going to get anything. Nada. Zero. Zilch. And it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Just on the clock.
Just let it run.
And we are going to draw to the end of the third quarter with your score.
2-1. That's
The
it.
Tulsa
At the end of the third
Gators,
quarter, your Tulsa
28.
Gators 28.
The Skyhawks out of
Skyhawks,
Wichita,
0.
0. And we'll be right back to close this one in the final act of the Four-State Football League's semifinal to advance on to next week in the championship right after this.
Skyhawks
Welcome
0.
back, and here we are. If you're just joining us, it's been all Gators, 28-0. Start of the fourth quarter. What's been a dominant performance by the Gators all day long. The Skyhawks haven't really had much in their arsenal. They've had 2 really good drives in this game, and that's about it. Turnovers coming from both. The ball's in the air, and it is caught. It is run out of bounds.
First
That's
down,
really
Skyhawks.
the best play out of Wichita all game in a huge first down play at the 39-yard line. And maybe we will see finally some points on the board from Wichita. And we're going to run the clock here. And Wichita showing signs of life finally.
What? Oh,
And there's
did
a
not call
flag on the
that.
play. We'll see what the flag is. It's going
Pass
against the
interference.
Gators.
Against the defense. First down and 5. for Wichita.
There's no way he just called that.
And that looks to be like a block in the back or some sort of call like that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at what looks to be about the 24-yard line. And Wichita, can they close this out? Can they finally get some points on the board? Trips to the bottom of your screen. Pump fake. And that one just gets batted down at the line.
That ball's batted down. 2nd down for the Skyhawks.
And 2nd down for the Skyhawks here. Skyhawks back. Trying to find somebody in the middle. He's going to get flushed, but he's going to be sacked. That's sack number 6 for the
There goes
Gators.
another sack for the Gators defense.
It's
3rd
been
down for
sack
the
attack.
Skyhawks.
Big chompers coming today from that defensive line. And now bring up a 3rd down and long for the Skyhawks. And this has been true today to the Skyhawk form and fashion, that they'll get a big play and they'll get close to the red zone, and then they'll turn the ball over. So we'll see if the Skyhawks can close this one out and actually get some points on the board, or if it's going to end up in another turnover. Ball's in the air. And that one's batted down too. Incomplete.
That pass falls incomplete.
That's going to be
4th
down
for the
and
Skyhawks.
long for the Skyhawks. You're in the 4th quarter now. You're going to go for it. There's no question to it. The question is can they get enough yards to pick up that 1st down? If not, it's sayonara. Lee Barnes coming off. They're going to go with the speed set defense, knowing that the Skyhawks are going to have to throw. And the Skyhawks trying to figure out what they're going to do. And it's 13:51 left to go in the 1st quarter. Could be trips to the bottom of your screen. Davis in the back, throws, and is incomplete. And that's been the story of the game, unfortunately, for
1st
Wichita.
down for the Gators.
And another turnover. And another Gators possession. Griffith back. High pass. And is caught.
Pass complete to number 5, Jalil Ward for the Gators.
Ward
1st
on
down.
that catch. And that could have been picked. By my judgment and impairment right here, that one looked like it was a really high ball, but great snag And great first down.
Last turn was Vikings 6.
A nice inside run. Beautiful inside run. Powerful inside run. That's going to net him another
Number 28,
first
Terrell
down.
Buchanan
Buchanan on that
on the
run.
carry for the Gators.
And it looks like we got an injured player on the field.
First down, Gators.
And gets right back up for the Skyhawks. Got a score update for you. Between the Hornets and the Joplin Crusaders, 19-6 right now. Game's still going on, and all Hornets. With 12:50 to go in this one, it's all Gators, 28-0.
Good.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan
Buchanan again on that
with
run.
another carry for the Gators.
That'll net him about 7, possibly 8 yards, depending on the spot. Looks like 8 yards on the carry.
Second down for the Gators.
And it looks like they're going to continue to pound this ball and milk the clock, as nobody has scored any points in the second half so far. You got trips to the top of your screen. And Griffith is going to keep it himself. He pulls it down, almost gets tackled in the backfield, and he slides after getting the first down.
Garrett Griffith on the quarterback keeper.
Great play,
First
but
down, Gators.
he should have been caught in the backfield, but some sloppy tackling technique, and he's able to slither out.
Run the clock.
It's been running.
And here we are, 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He has to do that no matter what.
And it looks like we're going to take a little bit of a timeout. And we're going to take it with them. So with 11:27 to go and the fourth quarter in your game, we've got the score 28-0. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back, folks. If you're just joining us, I'm Chris Dodson. Doing everything today. Camera work, play-by-play, color commentary, engineering. You name it, I'm doing it today. But it's been fun so far. And it's also been all Gators, 28-0 with 11:27 left to go in this one. We also got a score update that the Hornets were up 19-6 over the Joplin Crusaders. As they start to end their game, we could see potentially the Hornets and the Gators here next week for the four-state football championship. We'll have more on that one as the game progresses. Griffith back. Another inside run as they milk this clock. He bounces it to the outside, back to the inside.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan
Buchanan on that one.
on the
And
carry
he's
for the Gators.
close to a first down. I think he's going to be about a half a yard shy.
Second down and short for the Gators.
As we get under 11 minutes to go in this one, they are definitely milking the clock and trying to close this one out and claim their prize to their ticket to another four-state football championship, as they were unable to make it last year, but rebuilt in great fashion. And we set a man in motion And that pass is complete. That pass is complete at about 1.5
First
yard
down,
line.
Gators.
And the Gators are rushing up to the line to try to punch this one in fast. Another inside run by Buchanan. He's going to push him. He's going to get the touchdown. Touchdown, Gators.
Number 28, Terrell Buchanan
Buchanan on that one again.
with a hat trick on the day.
He's definitely their workhorse today, doing all these heavy runs and inside runs. Another great one here for you. And we're up to 34-0 with 10:22 left to go in this one. We can see Legatron back up here again. Ball is snapped. It is down. It is up. And it is good. So with 10:22 left to go in this one, your score is 35-0.
Gators 35.
All Gators.
Skyhawks
We'll be
0.
right back. And welcome back. As it is 35-0. Legatron is kicking that ball off. And that's going to be taken back and brought out about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks, who have struggled in this game. Have had some moments of brilliancy with some great passes plays, but then would shoot themselves in the foot and have a change of possession or... Well, we saw a couple of picks today, so unfortunately for the Skyhawks, I just don't see it happening for them today, but the Gators keep pounding the ball in, and we're up 35-0. And what should be the closing minutes of this contest in the semifinals of the Four-State Football League. And quite possibly could be the last of the Four-State Football League. We'll have to see how this comes for next year. Ball's in the air. And just a little bit overthrown. Overthrown for about 5 yards there. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. We got trips to the top of your screen. And he's going to get flushed out, but he's going to take a sack. Sack number 7. Lucky number 7 today.
Sack on the play by the Gators. Sack number 7 on the night. That'll bring up 3rd down for Wichita.
And that is 3rd down and long, and that's not what you want to see from Wichita. And so, if you're head coach Daryl Nave, you got to figure out what's going to work. And So far, they've had some successes with the passing game. Some slant passes, had a couple of great breakthrough passes. But really not much else out of the arsenal today. But they keep trying, they keep fighting. That's all you can ask for. So lineup, Twins to the top of your screen. Got a man in motion. That ball's straight up the middle on a nice little slant pattern. It's been their bread and butter pass all day long. Not enough for a first down, but gets them into a little bit closer, manageable spot. It should be 4th down and about 3.
4th and 3 for the Skyhawks.
Set the man in motion. That ball's in the air and just out of the fingertips. That could have been a huge reception, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. And that's been, again, the MO of the story for the Wichita Skyhawks offense is a turnover, a pick, another turnover, and another turnover. And with 8:03 left to go in this game, it's safe to say that the Tulsa Gators are going to advance on to the 2022 Four-State Football League's championship game, which will be held here in Inola, Oklahoma next week, 7 o'clock on the Southern Sports Network. We'll have a full crew, so join us next week. We'll have a broadcast and everything ready to go and set up for you. And we're going to have ourselves a fun game next week, so tune in. We'll have more crew, we'll have more cameras, we'll have more fun. And what should be a better contest next week, as it could possibly well be, the Oklahoma Hornets out of the Muskogee area will come on down here and try their shot at their first title try. That inside run will net about 4 yards, maybe 5 on that run.
Terrell Buchanan on the carry.
Buchanan again with the carry. We're under 8 minutes now. Griffith on it run, and it's a pitch out, but is snuffed out, but it still gains them
Number 13, Seth Mishier
about a
on
yard.
the carry for the Gators.
Mishier takes the pitch, but it is knocked down pretty fast.
Seth Mishier.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 4, with under 7 minutes to go in this game.
All I see is shady.
Griffith looks, passes. Beautiful pass. And that is incomplete.
What number is that?
He tries the corner out there.
Can't see.
Is that Smith Jr.? No.
We gotta wait till you go back to
It's kind of hard to see the numbers whenever you've got a dark jersey and dark numbers.
Yeah, that's not even
Something that planners for the uniform committee really need to consider next time.
8.
So it's going to be 4th down.
Pass intended
And
for
about
number 88,
4.
Smith Jr.
And it looks like they're, of
That pass
course, going to
falls
go for
incomplete.
it.
It'll be 4th down for the Gators.
Griffith's looking, passing again on the inside, but it's deflected, and it's a turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs for the
First and
Gators.
10 for Wichita
Maybe
with
first down
6:28 left
for
to go
Wichita.
in this contest.
Incomplete.
And it's just a matter of drawing down the minutes and the seconds as we meet the fate and inevitable championship game next week. That will be here in Inola.
Run the clock.
It was an incomplete pass. I don't think so.
Well, I was just trying to see if you saw it.
No.
Because I
It'll be
couldn't see it.
a
I couldn't see
snap.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And so
it's
Wichita, now we're going to run the clock and we are going to get this one off. Another inside run. This one is a great run from Wichita. They'll definitely run the clock as we are under 6 minutes to go in this one. I'll give him about 7 yards, so second down and 3. About the 30, we're going to call it 33 and 1/4 yard line. Davis's pass is caught. He's got enough for a first down. First down yardage at around the
That pass
39
completed
yard
to be a
line.
first down for the Skyhawks.
No, go around. Go over this side.
ran the clock.
Keep that clock going as we start approaching the 5-minute mark. And it's just a matter of attrition at this point, but a matter of pride also for this other team. Trips to the bottom of your screen now. Inside run. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Great.
No gain on the play. Bring up third down.
Third down for the Skyhawks.
Skyhawks look to be just closing this one out.
He'll turn the ball over.
It trips to the bottom of your screen again. Davis back. He's actually going to throw it. He's going to be passing. This one's up in the air,
Caught.
and it is caught.
Damn.
No, they're going to wave that one off.
Is it complete or what?
Looks like the initial call came out as complete, but it looked like the official had waved it incomplete, but they're still marking the ball down, so a little confusion there. But it
First down
looks to be a
for
first
Wichita.
down and 10.
Where are they at?
So first and 10 for the Skyhawks and a great pass play.
I just do this to say no. I lost.
And there was a penalty on the play that was waved off. So first and 10, we are approaching the 4-minute mark. Your scores here still 35-0, but the Skyhawks are still looking for their first points of the day. Try to get something on the board to show for all the hard work.
That's what I'm about to throw a pick. Yep.
And that ball is in the air, and that ball is picked
Yes,
off
Oski.
again. It
Yes,
is an
Oski.
Oski, and
I
looks
see.
to have some good
pick
blocking
six.
on the field.
Pick six. Pick
This
six.
could go for a
Pick
pick six.
Pick
He
six.
could go all the way. He turns it
six.
back.
Yes, sir.
He's going to go. Oh,
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah.
But there's laundry on the field. Way back yonder.
Laundry on the
Right
field
about
after the
there.
play.
And there might be a block in the back. I do assume that the interception will hold. But it would be a block in the back. So it would negate the touchdown run. It's against the Gators, but it is first down, so it is after the fact.
You told you like it?
Now there looks to be an ejection on the field.
Go ahead then, Tony.
I could have swore I saw his hand kind of go back in the backwards motion. I don't know what would cause an ejection if that did happen.
You think this week's trippy? Next week's gonna be even worse.
Very interesting very interesting call in the field right now. We'll try to keep you informed as best as we can.
I called it. I said they're gonna turn the ball over.
But that was a second turnover in a long pass play by Wichita that had promise of points on the board. However, another errant pass, and that should have been a pick six. However, there's laundry on the field, and they are still discussing it down there of why the penalty and if there was an ejection and why, if that ejection is what I think it is. And this one's brewing up hot. You know what else is brewing up hot? Our friends at Todd's Coffee Roastery. Visit them at toddscoffeeroastery.com and enter in promo code SSN25 for 25% off your first purchase of Todd's Coffee. And we are still on the field with Coach Cody Childs and Trenton Collenberger down there discussing it. And the referee placing the ball after the discussion picks up his laundry. And we still have 3:27 left to go in this one. And we have Skyhawk players leaving already. The question is, are they going to call the game at this point, or are they going to keep going?
Players and coaches, please get back behind the whites.
And this is starting to get really chippy.
Players, please go back to sidelines.
As the beauty of semi-pro shows its ugly face again sometimes. And you get some heated discussions. And the coaches are trying to put their players back onto the sidelines to finish this one out. Now we have security coming out, making sure everybody gets back in their place to finish out this game. But I don't know if there's going to be enough players.
That's the ball game, folks.
And it looks like that is the ball game. Your final score with 3:27 left to go. They're going to call
in
this
the Four
game.
States Football League Championship next Saturday.
Tulsa Gators 35.
Side date and time to
The
be
Wichita Skyhawks
determined.
0. As these
Your
Gators
Gators
will
35.
advance on to the
The visiting
Four-State Football
Skyhawks
League
0.
championship game.
As you're on your way
next
out, ladies
week
and gentlemen,
here
please pick up any
in
trash in your
Iowa,
area or
Oklahoma,
any other
on
surrounding
the
areas.
Southern Sports Network.
And make sure
Join
that you
us
guys
at
drive home safely tonight.
6:55 next
Freaking
week, next
hell.
Saturday, as we will bring to you Tulsa Gators football taking on the Oklahoma Hornets in what should be a slobber knocker. Join us then. I'm your host, Chris Dotson. Until next week, good night.